Live from your trusted local news source, KCRG News starts now.
Good morning and happy Saturday, December 13th. Camille, every time we have started one of these streams,
Yes.
we're talking about snow.
How crazy. I mean, when Joe was here for the first stream that we ended up doing on the weekends, it was snow incoming. Because it was before Thanksgiving weekend. We kind of had that first look at the first huge system that pushed through the area. Since then,
Huge system, yeah.
huge system dropped 8 to 14 inches of snow in the viewing area. And even since then, we've now had 3 weekends consecutively of receiving snow across the viewing area.
It's bananas.
It is bananas.
But as a snow lover myself, I have enjoyed it.
Okay.
I have found a few times where I go outside to let the dog out, and I'm like, oh, yay, snow is still in my boots 3 weeks later.
Yes. That is true. I mean, we're going to get more snow today. But if you're not excited for that snow, if you're one of those people that wants a green Christmas, and what's the red guy from?
Oh, the heat miser?
Heat miser. If you're a heat miser and you're excited for potentially a green Christmas, we're at warmer temperatures to come.
And we'll talk about that.
Yes.
But I think we really need to get to what's going on outside right now,
let's
because
do that.
I think people are waking up and they're seeing this, Camille.
Yeah, I pulled a couple of our city cams from across the area. North Liberty, Washington, Cedar Rapids, Coralville, all been receiving snow through the morning. Seeing that as we look out through the skies this morning, adding on to those snowfall totals that we've been getting the last couple of weekends. Also got some snow this past week across some of our southern counties on Thursday, must have been. So we're just, and this is the same area too that's getting hit by this system too. So taking a look really quickly at satellite and radar too with this, just to see where the snow currently is. It's now pushed a little bit further to the south, and we're expecting it to stay to the south. Cedar Rapids has been getting it through the morning. Iowa City, though, experiencing some heavy snowfall in their area, Washington as well. Off towards western and central parts of Iowa, near Ames and Des Moines, seeing some heavier snowfall there as well. With Ottumwa also getting some snow this morning. But gonna continue to just kind of see it push through the area over the next couple of hours.
And I mean, we looked out the window a little bit earlier this morning in Cedar Rapids, and I mean, it was snowing pretty good.
Yeah.
And that was probably, what, 8:15 during our 8 o'clock show? We kind of looked out the window. So it was a decent system. It's a decent system moving through.
Really is. I mean, we're expecting at most an inch of snow an hour.
Sure.
That's pretty heavy in terms of how much snowfall is occurring in an area. But that is with how heavy we're getting some of our road or some of the snow. Our roads are experiencing some pretty not great conditions.
No, yeah.
Once this ends up loading, we do have a couple counties that are underneath the travel not advised. That is Tama, Poweshiek, and as well as Iowa County are under travel not advised on their highways. That is also a portion of I-80 that is underneath this. So we do see that the snow is affecting travel. It's part of the reason that today is a first alert day is because of the travel impacts that people could be experiencing this morning as they're heading out. So if you're in any of these counties or planning on traveling through these counties, make sure to take it a little bit slower and avoid the roads if at all possible.
Yeah.
Obviously understand people have to go to work. You and I had to come to work this morning. We will have to go home later today. So things like that, people have to go to work. So if you're having to get on the roads, take it slow, add extra time into that commute, and just be advised that that is something that DOT crews are advising that you do avoid those areas.
Sure.
But we do see plows are out and trying to manage the snow, and you see them heavily congregated right where all that snowfall is happening.
I was going to say, I always love to see the different maps because you can see the swatch of snow that comes through.
Yes.
And then you see right under where that snow was, all the roads being different colors. And there it is again with the DOT crews out and working hard. They're right under that big swatch. And I mean, we saw a lot of it early this morning hitting the central Iowa.
Yes.
Which, you know, now it's moving more east towards us. With Poweshiek counties and Tama counties getting those travel not advised on those roadways. And I mean, the Cedar Rapids area, we were blue,
Yeah.
so partially covered. But you head south, we're turning pink, fully covered roadways near Iowa City. Just be aware if you're out and about and you see the snow plows, give them their space. You know, they're doing what they can to keep the roads clear and safe for everyone who does have to travel.
Yes, exactly. That's their job, and they will do their best. I'm sure they've been out, and will likely be out for 24 hours just trying to manage the system. They were out before. I know my road got some salt last night before the storm, just to kind of have that because of the slick spots that are likely with this storm. And crews are going to do their best as they continue through the day to just manage the system. It's a lot of snowfall quickly, and so we'll likely see a lot of these plows head further and further to the east as the system pushes off. As the timing of this, it's also a pretty fast-moving system too, so that's the kind of good thing about this.
I was going to say, I was watching as that, blob of, was it blue? Is your snow blue? Yeah, it's like a bluish purple. I was watching as your bluish purple blob moves across the screen, and this morning it seemed like by 3 o'clock-ish, it's really kind of expected to be moving its way out of our area.
By 3 o'clock, all of us should be in the clear from that system.
With clear skies.
Clear skies too to follow it, which is not going to be super helpful with those slick spots, just because that is going to put sun directly on that roadways and systems. So hopefully, obviously crews are going to be out and doing their best that they can. But slick spots are the concern for today as people head out. And
I did pull some of our DOT cameras. This was a view on Interstate 380 around 9:15, so about an hour ago now, heading south. They were south of Cedar Rapids, so you can kind of see the roads are partially covered there. It does look like there's 2 lanes.
Yes.
So that's good news. In this area, on the map at the time was blue. Again, about an hour ago, it is still snowing, so it's possible that has changed. We're still in the blue on the map right now in Cedar Rapids, but roads change frequently and quickly when the snow is continuing to fall. So that was about an hour ago, south of Cedar Rapids, Interstate 380. This was the roundabout near Herbert Hoover Highway, going towards West Branch. There is a roundabout in there. Yes. You can kind of see it. And these are just, it's a good reminder of when you're driving, you really do need to be aware, hyper aware of what's coming up next on your road, what is behind you, what's next to you. It's just very good reminders to have. And we mentioned slick spots.
Yes.
I was able to pull this graphic. Just being aware of black ice. The Iowa State Patrol and the Iowa DOT in partnership kind of posted this on their Facebook page, talking about, you got to be extra vigilant about black ice, because you never know when it's going to pop up. It's very hard to see. So just a reminder that although the road may look clear, you could run into ice on bridges and overpasses. You want to avoid accelerating or braking, holding your steering wheel, make sure you're holding it steady. If you do run into black ice, and again, morning, nights, after those temperatures are really cold, dropping quickly, just be extra aware of what's on the road in front of you or not on the road in front of you.
Right.
Because you never know if it's there or not, especially during this time of year. So we talk about the snow, the stuff you can see, the stuff you can feel. Camille.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It is really cold.
It's so cold outside. We were out there for, 5 minutes earlier this morning to make our Facebook post that we put online. And we stepped outside. We went, oh no.
It was quite literally the words came out of our mouth is, let's get this done as fast as we can. We're
to get back inside.
Get back inside.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're one-take wonders. If we don't do this in one take, we're just doing it from the lobby.
We were one-take wonders. You don't have to worry about our skill there, because we sure were one-take wonders.
We did get
but we need to talk about the cold, because that's really what's going to get people today. If you're not driving for some reason, obviously be careful on the roads with the snow. But if you're even just stepping outside to let your dog out, it is going to be so incredibly cold that you need to be aware for yourself and for your pets.
Yes. So starting tonight, now will continue through tomorrow morning as well. A cold weather advisory has been put into place across the TV9 viewing area. Now that's because of dangerous cold. Like, we're expecting wind chills between -25 and -35.
That was my burr sound.
Oh, 100%. It is so cold out there, and that will continue through the day. And I'm going to quickly pull up what we are going to expect from today onwards. For our wind chills, let's look at this. We're seeing wind chills climbing a little bit through the morning. We're at -9, as warm as we're going to be getting for those feels like temperatures. But after that, we're just going to watch those feels like temperatures fall drastically through the rest of the evening into tomorrow morning, where we're going to see those wind chills at their absolute coldest at -25 to -35. At this point, frostbite will set in on any exposed skin in 30 minutes. So if you're heading out the door tomorrow morning, I know it's not a school day, so that at least helps in this case, which is really, really great. But make sure to just bundle up a little bit more. Start that car a little earlier.
Yeah.
That way you can enjoy the car ride, and it's not that car ride where you're just sitting and shivering.
Clutching the wheel as tight as possible
Right.
because you're so cold. The other nice thing is that these lows are obviously happening while most people are sleeping.
Yes.
So not many people are going to be walking their dog at 3 a.m.
No.
If you are,
Good for you.
yeah, that is some people have to.
Yes,
Sometimes
totally.
I'm walking my dog way early in the morning, but for the most part, on a Sunday, you'll wake up around 9, maybe, if you like to sleep in a little bit, and you see that drastic jump between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's the sun coming out. I don't know anything about science.
Yes. So sun is coming up, but also we're just going to watch temperatures climb through the day tomorrow.
Wonderful.
Our temperatures are going to only reach single digits, but also what's going to help.
It's better than -28.
Truly. Wind chills tomorrow through the day will likely still stay below that 0 point, but with climbing temperatures towards single digits, winds will also be calming down. And really that's the key part when it comes to wind chills is how much the wind is blowing. We're seeing winds today and continuing into tonight between 10 and 20 miles per hour. And so that's really, even though that's considered on the lighter side for winds,
Windy.
it's windy enough with cold temperatures to really just cause those wind chills to just drastically fall.
Sure. And I know we're going to talk a little bit about what the temperatures will look like next, but we have to also talk about, you mentioned the impact and the possibility of frostbite. I pulled this from the National Weather Service of the Quad Cities Facebook page. I like looking at them. This is who's vulnerable to these frigid temperatures. Because a lot of people, you say, oh, it's going to be cold, I'll just stay inside. Not everybody is at the same risk level when it comes to these cold temperatures.
Yes.
So, of course, newborns and elderly.
Okay.
They are at higher risk. They're a vulnerable population when it comes to -28-degree wind chill.
Yes, yep.
You want to keep them bundled up, keep them warm, keep them inside if they're in your family. People with chronic illnesses, outdoor workers. There's going to be people that have to go to work and they have to work outside.
Right.
You want to make sure you're dressing in loose layers, covering any exposed skin that you can. Limit time outside if possible. Consume warm foods. Maybe you can, if you are working outside, take one of those thermoses full of warm soup. Have warm drinks. But you want to avoid caffeine.
Okay.
Caffeine will dehydrate you.
Yes.
It'll keep you warm, but it won't help you out in the long run. So, again, that warm soup, maybe a cocoa, not a bad problem to have. And if you can, check on your family, your friends, your neighbors, make sure they are okay. If you have maybe an elderly neighbor that you haven't seen, make sure they're doing all right. Make sure that, their heating hasn't gone out. Just be that neighborly person. Make sure that they are doing all right, because frostbite will set in 20 to 30 minutes.
Yes.
It is not good to be outside in these temperatures.
No.
Whoa, wrong button. Wrong button. Oh. Hold on. Right button.
There we go.
Got it. Not a one-take wonder on that one.
No.
That's okay. But it's going to get better.
Yes.
So we've got 24 hours of, cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to get nicer.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, let's just pull up our 9-day, just so that way, because really the 9-day is going to encompass this quite significantly. There we go. So today's a first alert day due to that snow coverage that will be pushing through the area out by noon today mostly. Few flurries lingering in the area through that. Expect at most 4 inches of snow out of this system, mostly across some of our southern counties. Traced to as you head into our central areas, northeastern specifically zone likely to miss out on this system completely. But tomorrow single digits for highs, followed by 28 degrees on Monday. That is a 25-degree warm-up from Sunday to Monday.
Wow.
And then we're in the 30s, and some of us, potentially by Wednesday, in the low 40s.
That's bananas.
It is.
This is, I've said it before, when we have these dramatic temperature swings, I tend to get a head cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be sick this week. So when you see me next weekend, I'll probably have a head cold.
Mm-hmm.
But 41, all of our snow is going to melt.
It is. So that's the really unfortunate part about this is, we've received, here in Cedar Rapids, so we got estimating amount.
Yeah, guess.
Estimating amount up to 20 inches of snow so far this year.
Wow. And that's in certain spots.
In certain spots, right. Some areas have gotten less, some areas have gotten way more.
Yeah.
Just Cedar Rapids-ish, 20.
Wow.
And we're going to get more today. But that's not going to last long. By next Saturday, 41 is just going to melt our entire snowpack. And the reason we can't get temperatures this warm is because our snowpack is going to be melted even earlier than that. Expect by Tuesday or Wednesday, if you already didn't have holes in your grass, or holes in the snow, I know where I live.
Yep, I do.
You can see the grass again. We're going to be seeing by Tuesday, Wednesday, entirely grass.
Wow.
And so because we get grass and we don't have that snow helping to keep some of that warmer temperature and that ground temperature to the surface, that's just letting our temperatures climb, which is really, really unfortunate when we think about the fact that Christmas is really right around the corner at this point, just a few days outside of our 9-day. And at least for right now, it's looking above average for temperatures.
Oh, I think a lot of people were hoping that with as much snow that we got, even if it got a little warm, some of it would stick around.
And if you watched our Winter Ready special that we did, Corey and Joe had broken down the likelihood of receiving a white winter at this point. And out of the last 10 years where we've had as much snowfall as we've had, I think Corey had broken it off at 5 inches or more of snow. 9 out of the 10 had received a white Christmas after that. We're about to make this likely, unfortunately, 9 out of the 11 years of a white Christmas.
Oh.
But we'll see. Things can change. It's 11 to 12 days out at this point, if you're including Christmas Eve to this point.
Yeah.
Things can change. Weather is
always changing, always evolving, and you guys are always keeping an eye on it and looking at updated models and comparing models. The amount of times that you tell me about models, and I go, yeah, the different models. One time you sent me a text about the amount of snow.
Yes.
And it was something that I didn't understand. And I said, yes, no. But you guys are always keeping an eye on snow chances as they change, which it's very impressive. And it's a good thing to always keep an eye on.
Yes.
So possibly no more snow after a little bit.
Yeah.
I think a good thing, though, is people have enjoyed the snow.
Definitely.
I
That's
have
the really good part.
a couple of photos, if I may.
Of course.
Of people have sent us in a lot of great photos of them enjoying the snow. Sledding. Look at her.
Oh my goodness.
She went sledding on Wednesday. This is a photo from Wednesday. What a great year it's been for sledding. So this little girl went sledding in her inner tube.
Those are the best, except when they deflated. When they deflated, because it would always happen every year. You get out the tube, blow it up, and it would always deflate on you.
I don't think I've ever gone sledding on an inner tube like that.
Oh.
I'm sure they're fun. I had a flexible flyer back home.
I'm sorry. A what?
A flexible flyer. It's like a, I think that's what it was called. maybe I'm crazy. I think that's what the brand was called. It had flexible flyer written on the bottom, like on the seat of it. It was a wooden, like toboggan sled.
Okay.
That the front did like this, and so you could use your feet to steer the rails. And it had metal rails, and I'm gonna have to show you a photo.
Yeah.
Because maybe I'm saying the wrong thing, because it's been years since I've seen it. One time my brother and I took it off a jump, and we cracked the wood.
I was gonna say that probably didn't do too well.
And it also hurt my body.
That probably hurt not.
It did not feel good, but that's what we had. I've never been on an inner tube.
Okay.
But they look like a ton of fun. I'm sure she
much
went
fun.
very fast. Sunrise, a
Oh my
foggy
gosh.
sunrise morning. This was yesterday morning, someone sent in to us. This looks like Connor Woodruff this morning. When I was pulling this up on my computer, he goes, "Is that a Bob Ross painting? Doesn't it look like
that's
one?
perfect.
It's
Such a perfect-
beautiful." I could see Bob Ross. Happy little tree, happy little fog. We'll put some mist in here. And somebody sent us their yearly snow sculpture that they did. And you said you guys had this up on another show
Yes.
before.
So Tuesday night's 10 o'clock newscast we pulled this up as one of the photos. So we always really appreciate all these photos that you guys send in.
These are so cool.
Yeah. But it was such a cool photo and such a cool sculpture too.
And you were questioning how they got the coloring on the
Yes.
snow. And I will say, from my experience doing snow sculptures, it might be spray paint. We did a snowman back home that was Steelers themed.
Okay.
And so we spray painted it. So I'm going to put my money on it's a spray paint of some kind. But,
Yeah.
we always talk about how the roads are dangerous and the frostbite is dangerous.
Yeah.
And they are. They're things you do need to be aware of. But you can also go out and have fun and make cool snow sculptures and go sledding.
Right.
And break your sled.
If you're a
And
Rebekah.
have fun. I blame my brother. I was too young. He was the one that decided to build the jump that was way too big in the backyard.
Younger siblings always put it on the older siblings.
Are you a younger sibling?
No, I'm an older sibling. My sister would almost always. I'm throwing my sister under the bus here.
Go to the next weather.
Yeah.
What's coming up next? What else do we
Let's look
need
at
to be aware of?
Let's look at some of the events that are going on.
Oh yeah.
Because we got so many
We
events
do
that
have
are
a
going
lot
on
of
this
winter
weekend.
events that are happening.
So Ely's Winterfest is happening today, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I think if I were going to this Ely Winterfest, I am an ice cream lover, no matter how cold the temperature is. But Dan and Debbie's is doing their hometown holiday market and tasting today, so that's a part of Ely's Winterfest.
Love Dan and Debbie's.
You and Joe had introduced me to this, and love it.
so good.
So good. Also have the Grinch crafts cocoa. So much more.
Now, it is important to know, though, that the outdoor events have been canceled because of the cold weather. And that was
Yes.
just canceled. You saw that this morning, correct?
They canceled it on the 11th, so that must have been on Thursday.
So they've been preparing for
Yes.
it. But the outdoor events that are as a part of Ely Fest is canceled. But the festival with the indoor type of
Yes.
items, those are still going on. So you can still get out to it today.
Yes, and I think really truly the only two outdoor events were two of them. It was a horse-drawn carriage, sleigh rides, and I think one. I can't remember off the top of my head what the other item was.
Sure.
But all their businesses are still open
Love
to
it.
do. Again, maybe you didn't get to go to Ely for Small Business Saturday.
Yeah, good point.
Here's a great opportunity to get out there, enjoy it, support these businesses. They have so many fun activities going on. If you look at their Facebook page, there's truly a huge, huge list of all the activities.
And in downtown Central City, we have Holiday on Main today from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
You do.
Santa will be there, the Grinch, a parade of trees, horse-drawn carriages throughout the town, and kind of like with Ely, many businesses will be opening. Oh my goodness. Many businesses will be open and offering special treats and activities. It's a great. I love horse-drawn carriages. They're so cool. I like horses.
I don't think I've ever been on one, and I want to get into do one when it's winter because I think that would
Sure.
just be the best.
No, it would be beautiful. We have Swisher's A Very Merry Christmas in downtown Swisher. It features a lighted Christmas parade, more horse-drawn wagon rides, llamas, crafts, cookie decorating, live music. Llamas. I love llamas. What a great again, if it's like your local town, instead of having to travel super far, or if you want to hit a bunch of them in one day, you know, the holiday on Main in Central City was from 9 to 1, Swisher's from 4 to 7. You can go to both of them.
Yeah.
You can get so much horse-drawn carriage, you know.
Activities.
Yeah, great. We have the Cedar County Christmas Festival today as well. Now, this is a 2-day event. There's an indoor Christmas tree forest, live performances. Santa will also be there. He is making his rounds today. Crafts, cookie decorating, a market, so if you want to support local businesses there. Bake sale, face painting, more. This one is today from noon to 8 p.m. and then tomorrow, noon to 4 p.m. One more to take a look at. Holiday on First in downtown Monticello from 4 to 7 p.m. Guess what?
What's that?
Santa will be there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's so good. He's making sure that he gets everybody's lists.
Oh yeah.
He's checking them twice. He's making sure the kids have been nice, because they have.
Yes.
I know they have. There'll be a free meal there in Monticello, hot chocolate, live music, lighted tours, kids' activities, and more. Oh, I love this time of the year, Camille.
I do too.
It is just, there's so much to do, so much opportunity to get out in your community
Yes.
and see things. I mean, especially today, this weekend, even though it might be cold, the snow will still be on the ground.
Yes.
For all these lighted tours, and all the towns, I'm sure, are decked out in their Christmas decor. It's beautiful. A great opportunity to get out there and just see what your town has to offer.
Right. I mean, yeah. I'm new to the area, so getting out to and explore all of the areas and all the holiday things have been such a blast for me to just do it, because I grew up in a home, like my hometown is super into the holiday spirit and just had a lot of activities, so it's fun to just see what Cedar Rapids and Marion and areas around here have offered for holiday events.
No, it definitely is. Let's give them one last look at
Okay.
the forecast.
Yeah, let's just pull up the 9-day once more.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
To get to see what we're looking at over the next 9 days. First alert day, that will go through the day today. We're not going to be canceling that through the day just because of those cold temperatures that move in tonight. Single-digit highs tomorrow, followed by much warmer temperatures. So just as a reminder, cold temperatures tomorrow. That means wind chills in the morning between -25, -35. But through the day, they'll warm up. We're also going to be seeing our temperatures not fall a whole lot on Sunday night into Monday. We're really only seeing those fall about 7 degrees, which is not a whole lot in terms of weather. After we hit that, which will be very quickly during the day, and we'll see temperatures climbing through the night. That'll let us hit temperatures in the 20s by Monday. We're in the 30s then for the rest of the week. Potentially a low 40 as we head into Saturday, with the official start of winter at 37 degrees.
I think a lot of people are going to be really happy about above 30s, above freezing.
There's quite a lot of people who will respond to our Facebook page and just, I think we just hit winter so fast and so quickly.
Aggressively?
Very aggressively.
I would say that was an aggressive start to the winter season.
Yes. I think people started to doubt, are they ready for winter quite yet? And so we'll back off from that little, very aggressive 3-week spurt of winter.
Yeah.
Taking it back as we head into Christmas time.
Well, thank you for joining me this morning, Camille.
Thank you for having me as always.
Of course, I love doing these streams with you. We have so much fun. Again, it's a more relaxed environment than we normally get to do in a normal newscast. We get to know you guys a little bit more. You get to know us a little bit more. It's always a fun time. But unfortunately, it is about 10:30, so we got to wrap up at some point. So we will see you back here again tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the streaming studio. But if you'd like to see more of us before then, you can catch us at 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. for our traditional newscasts. We will be there bringing you everything you need to know from Eastern Iowa.
Yes, we will be.
All right. Have a great rest of your Saturday.